Will Tennyson has just made a video about 7 levels of performance enhancers as a pre-workout, and it goes from oxygen in a can to overdosing on caffeine. The question of the video isn't, was it entertaining? It's a Will Tennyson video. That just goes without saying. The question is, are they actually going to be useful for you? Was it overstated? Was it understated? And what's the science behind each one of them? So, getting started with oxygen as a pre-workout.
Fun little fact, this company was on Shark Tank and they got a deal. So thank you for convincing billionaires that air needs to be bought and sold. Buying air is crazy. People would be buying depression if it weren't so free.
Oxygen as a pre-workout is when you know that the industry has run out of ideas.
On the back of the can, it says oxygen is the most important and immediate fuel source for the body and mind. So this
oxygen is not the most important fuel source. Glycogen and ATP are a lot more important. Not for staying alive, but as a fuel source.
should help us with endurance and recover quicker between our sets. I feel like I gotta be in a ravine to get the proper hit here. They used to call me the Cream Reaper in high school because I could milk anything and anyone, especially a bong. Whoa. It's like I just inhaled God's perfect farts. That was...
Now it's leg day.
Whoa. Do you know after, when you finish a really hard set, there's like 30 seconds of like very intense deep breathing just to kind of catch your breath? Right when you do this, it kind of eliminates that entire 30 seconds. So it's like an instant recovery thing, which felt...
That isn't oxygen deprived from hack squats. It's CO2 loaded, and that's literally how breathing works. That is not a performance enhancer, it's a performance placebo. The calm feeling, that he's describing is controlled breathing. It's the same benefit that you get from box breathing, but box breathing's for free. The product got a deal on Shark Tank which tells you it's a business idea and that you can sell anything if it sounds scientific. 3 puffs of oxygen, canned air, would reduce his heart rate because he stopped panicking. It's not because of magic molecules. If you think you're recovering faster from air, try resting properly between sets. And to be honest, it's harmless. It's probably the safest thing in this video, but it's like buying bottled motivation. It's a waste of money. I suppose at least it didn't kill him. That's a low bar compared to what's coming up. Should you take oxygen? Unless you have COPD and lift heavy weights, my advice would be no.
Level 2, Caffeine Pouches.
I am excited for this stuff. It has crazy reviews, 4.7 stars with over 37,000 reviews. This stuff sounds incredibly epic. It sounds like a Bond gadget. We have quickest hit around, dialed in all day, unlock a new level of function. And the funny thing is, this stuff only has 50 milligrams of caffeine. Like, I remember the days when I was caffeine sensitive for this, you know, back when I was 3 or 4.
I think you said 50. So 50 milligrams of caffeine is basically like a weak coffee. But if it's hitting through the gums, it's going to be instant chaos.
Kind of mid, but low key, this shit is mango magic. It's so good. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever had mango lube. It's very similar to that.
2 hours of energy, so if my math is correct, because I had 2, that's 2 to 4 hours of energy. One thing that I will say is not great about it is that I haven't been drinking any water pre-workout because I'm just afraid of the mango flavor leaving. But it's time to take these things out.
When he was in the car, he said that his heart rate was sky high while driving. That isn't energy, it's fight or flight. Caffeine pouches bypass digestion, so plasma levels spike in minutes. There's no buffer, it's just all buzz.
I'm feeling very strange right now. I think typically with a lot of energy drinks pre-workouts, you get so much energy, you almost get like very distracted easily. Where this one, it's like I'm almost getting too focused that it's kind of distracting me. It's making me feel extremely weird. I could just like look at something and I'd lock in on it, and it's the weirdest feeling ever. But up next, we have incline dumbbell press, and for this lift, I'm going to be...
He calls it focus, but it's actually dopamine flooding the synapse until it burns out. He also mentioned he's not drinking water because he doesn't want to lose the mango flavour, which is classic stim logic, like dehydrate for taste. So the actual performance enhancer doesn't actually work because you're depleting your performance elsewhere. He said it feels like the perfect sleep, but it's not sleep, it's a chemical adrenaline.
These pouches getting an incredible score until it took a super unexpected and quick turn.
I really don't know what's going on. I literally just did a complete shift from one exercise to the next. I've been so focused that now I actually feel so tired.
That sudden crash partway through the workout is classic catecholamine depletion. Your brain ran out of fuel. Even Derek, More Plates, More Dates, said that faster absorption equals harder crash. And that is the price of instant gratification. He says he's so focused, he's staring at spots on the ceiling, but that hyper focus is literally just anxiety.
Level 3, pre-workout vape.
Smoking pre-workout instead of drinking it. Never underestimate humanity's ability to create solutions for problems that don't exist.
Smoking pre-workout is like humanity's lowest point since iPod. He's said it there, that never underestimate humans' ability to create solutions for problems that don't exist. And that line aged instantly.
On the website, they have this chart, which is highly concerning. Like, I don't know anything about science. I'm just kind of an idiot, but just looking at it, they're suggesting that the bioavailability of ingredients when inhaled is like thousands of times greater than when drinking it.
That, selling bioavailability is 1,000 times higher, is not science, that's just marketing. It's literally candy flavoured caffeine, and that's all it is.
Wow. An adult regret at equal measure. Whoa. I'm definitely feeling something in my head. Right outside the gym. Let's go train.
He said he feels it straight away, and of course he does. He's just inhaled stimulants through his lungs.
Motivated and medically concerned because I feel so strange. Like, I feel like my brain feels like somebody is tickling my brain. And I feel wired. I feel ready to go. But I also feel incredibly off.
That feeling of being calm, but also like beast mode simultaneously is disassociation.
The one negative thing I've been noticing, it's very hard to breathe. Right now, and after my set, it's very hard to catch my breath.
Shortness of breath mid-workout is vasoconstriction. His lungs are literally screaming out, please stop. It's like feeling dizzy and nauseous is not a good sign at all. That's early stage hypoxia.
Is that this is definitely something that I would not be taking consistently because I can feel that is not good for me and my lungs and my insides. That
pretty much just sums up the whole pre-workout industry. Lungs hurt but feel great, and people just lap it up.
Level 4, pre-workout cigarette.
The next one we're trying is Puffy Air. This one's kind of sketchy because it has 4.8 stars.
This one's a pre-workout cigarette, which is the same thing as a vape, maybe? I don't know, am I being stupid?
But we will definitely see. Serving size 10 uses, it gives us 200 milligrams of caffeine coming from guarana extract.
Double strength is caffeine, and natural doesn't mean safe, because cocaine is natural too.
And I've definitely lost track of how many puffs I've taken. My family's looking at me outside, and I'm like, I need to go outside for a smoke. Always wanted to say that. Heart rate right now is at 99, and I haven't even started the workout yet. I'm literally just sitting on my couch. Does that say 113? 113?
A heart rate of 113 just sitting down is pre-cardio tachycardia.
And I haven't even started the workout yet. This is the first one with caffeine that I've taken where I just feel an immense amount of energy. Like, I don't feel anything in my brain.
Calling that energy is like calling an anxiety attack cardio prep. It's not the same thing.
Which I'm happy about. I like this. I just feel incredibly hyper. And I can't even blink right now. I just feel so...
Not being able to blink is not focused. That's sympathetic nervous system.
Listen to the gym right now. And I didn't have any idea.
I was so hyper during this workout, I could literally not sit still between sets.
Pump was insane. I literally...
Like no music and jittering between sets and being completely overstimulated is textbook stimulant behaviour. I probably feel absolutely invincible during the workout and crash and feel like absolute death for the next 24 hours.
Level 5, the world's strongest pre-workout.
Welcome to the portion of the video that should never be repeated, so just sit back and enjoy. We have Possessed, the world's most powerful pre-workout. I'm so nervous to take this. So 1 scoop is the beginner dosage, which is 200 milligrams of caffeine. Full force is 3 scoops, which is 600 milligrams of caffeine. I mean, if you're going to be buying Possessed, you're not...
This is probably where things stop being funny because people are so stupid generally. 600 milligrams of caffeine is borderline toxic. Any more, any caffeine in the morning, any coffee before, without realising, and it can cause death. 3 scoops for beginners is marketing Darwinism. You can get any pre-workout and just overdose it, which is effectively what that is. But it's telling you to have that much caffeine, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that tastes like freaking human horsepower. That tastes like sour gasoline. Like
it's pretty fitting, really, saying it tastes like sour gasoline because it's literally fueling for a heart explosion. Like, it's just crazy.
Once I finished it, as expected, I immediately felt it.
My ears feel like they're sweating. And the tingles right now are out of control. I did not realize there was beta-alanine in it. There's like 4.5 grams of beta-alanine in it. It feels like there's like a red ant farm on my face.
4.5 grams of beta-alanine. He's literally tingling from nerve irritation. Face turning red, eyes watering, his ears are sweating. It's nice and flush and vasodilation. It's not power, it's not going to help. It's going to make him feel like shit. He's going to feel paranoid, probably violent, and it's literally just going to raise his adrenaline like crazy.
Fortunately, but also unfortunately, the set felt amazing. I was able to bust through a plateau I've been stuck at for 3 weeks. So maybe this stuff does need to stay in my pre-workout rotation.
He is hitting PRs, but it's because of the adrenaline spikes, like the force output short term. But his recovery is going to be ruined for days.
But do I feel okay? Not really. But maybe it's like a colonoscopy. It's supposed to be effective, but it's not exactly supposed to be fun.
Comparing it to a colonoscopy effective, not enjoyable, is the most accurate fitness quote ever. 600 milligrams of caffeine, elevated cortisol, probably dehydrated. That is why pros crash so hard post-show. Yeah. Should you take this? My one suggestion is don't be a friggin' idiot.
Level 6, Himbin or Himbin. I'm not really sure.
Apparently, Himbin is much more powerful than caffeine, which would probably explain why it's banned in a lot of countries, including Canada.
So Himbin is banned like in half of the world. The other half sells it. It's sold as a magic fat burner, but it's an alpha-2 agonist, meaning that it blocks fat storage signals and sanity. The side effects are going to include anxiety, shivers, diarrhea, heart palpitations, and it's what people might call thermogenesis.
The poops have been insane, but good product.
Hershey's Squit is classic Himbin response. You might actually be fighting for your life mid-set.
None of the side effects of anxiety, no rashes. I did have to Hershey squirt, but just the one time.
Saying you feel nothing on Himbin and not being used to it and it being a new substance in your body just means that he's basically stimulated out. His tolerance is completely maxed out. You take so much caffeine the days before leading up to it, your body might mistake Himbin for... If you take so much caffeine your days before and you can't feel Himbin, it thinks it's a vitamin, then you probably need help or just to stop.
Other than that, I feel really good. Lift has been great and I'm feeling really, really strong. Maybe the scary thing about Himbin is that it's convincing me that how I feel right now is my new peace. Maybe I don't have it normal anymore. Maybe I just have stimmed or more stimmed.
Says he feels the best he's felt all week. That's just baseline. Returning after chaos. Reducing all of the caffeine, it's coming out of your body. Now he's feeling flat. And the Himbin probably isn't working because he's just got rid of all of his adrenaline and he's still trying to recover from that. If he'd have done it in like 3 weeks in the future and just got back to his actual baseline of however much caffeine during the day, it might have been more effective. Himbin is more effective in a fasted state for fat burning. It's like a 0.5% improvement, and depending on you react to it, 100% regret.
2:37 and I'm having my first meal of the day, and I really don't even need it. I just kind of want to have it right now. Do you guys?
Appetite suppression is real because his body probably thinks he's in danger. Like, after however many days of overstimulation, he's trying to tell him that there's something going wrong.
Level 7. Coffee. What?
I am not sniffing, snorting, or inhaling this but this one's scaring me the most. There is 728 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce cup of this coffee. If you are buying...
728 milligrams of caffeine is dangerous. It's more caffeine that was in the world's strongest pre-workout, and it's 9 any drink. It's going to be 9 cups of coffee, depends on how strong you have it, in 1 cup. And at this dose, you're not stimulating performance, you're stimulating cardiac arrest.
The fresh, fertile land of Chernobyl. But with all that said, the coffee is fair trade and organic, so people harvesting it are all good. The people drinking it, different story.
Fair trade might be fair trade, but it's also fair trade for his adrenal glands.
Here we go. Cheers. It tastes like I'm drinking Voldemort's ashes. Very bitter coffee. Extremely strong. Like,
saying it tastes like Voldemort's ashes is like quite fitting for something that could probably resurrect him mid-workout.
This is for sure the worst I've ever felt taking any sort of stimulant. I really did not feel like myself.
I am trying to...
Says he doesn't feel human, and it's probably because, again, his nervous system is operating at redline. I don't know what order he did these 7 in, but I hope that he's giving himself a break, because it's just going to compound and compound and compound, make him feel even worse. And people actually drink this much coffee and then just sit at a desk. It's like 700 milligrams of caffeine and then just expect to be calm in an office surrounded by people. He's literally going through overstimulation.
I feel like I just blinked and boom, I just did 3 sets. Every single rep feels like I'm trying to outrun my own heartbeat. It's like the most uncomfortable feeling ever. They call this death.
He's just overstimulated, and that's the be-all and end-all of it. There's just too much caffeine in his body. It is what it is.
And I'm currently feeling it this entire video. It was also the most effective thing by far. It feels like a performance enhancer, kind of like the point of the video. One thing to remember is you can get carried away with these things, but the thing is you'll eventually acclimatize to the dosage, and guess what? You just have to continue to up it every single time. So the best strategy, don't take any of it. Sleep, water, and good quality food, because you can always get more of that, right? Hopefully I can get back into my body soon. I'm really not okay. I don't know if I'm showing it or not. I'm really not okay.
Finally, after 39 minutes of absolute chaos, he brings it all back together and says that the best pre-workout is enough sleep, enough food, enough water, and he's absolutely right. If you nail the basics, you're going to do a lot better than 700 milligrams of caffeine in 1 cup. You're going to feel like absolute shit. You're going to build it up, and build it up. You're going to feel like absolute shit. Then you're going to crash. Then you're going to have more to feel back normal, and it's just a downward spiral. So overall, the 7 levels of performance enhancer are a bit stupid. They all worked short term. If you needed to do it for like a powerlifting meet or something, maybe you could justify it. But you can't replace discipline with dopamine. You can't replace hard work with stimulants. The only thing that consistently improved in the whole video was just his heart rate. If your supplement feels like a near-death experience, it might be giving you a clue. You don't need to inhale a pre-workout. This video is the perfect metaphor for fitness culture. It's more obsessed with feeling than performing. There is no pre-workout for recovery, but there's plenty that might make you need more recovery. So if you want a real enhancer, sleep 8 hours, make sure you eat carbs, lift heavy, and repeat. Every scoop of pre-workout that you take that is over 300 milligrams of caffeine is just fear disguised as focus. Being stimulated whilst working out is not performance. Energy drinks don't replace energy habits. You need to learn how to perform on the basics, not exogenous products that are just going to make you feel like shit the day after. But an interesting video. Thank you, Will.